Hi, I want to give a few tips on lesson plans for English. This is 8th grade English 14 writing process. Students use elements of the writing process, planning, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing to compose text. Students are expected to. This is A, and so this is in the planning stage. Later on, there's a B, which is the drafting. Then there's a revising, editing, and publishing later on. But this is mostly a plan. Plan a first draft by selecting a genre appropriate for conveying the intended meaning to an audience, determining appropriate topics through a range of strategies, for example, discussion, background reading, personal interest, interviews, developing a thesis or controlling idea. You're the teacher, and you're going to decide for this particular assignment, is it going to be, or you can plan what genre it's going to be. And so once you pick the genre for the assignment, they're going to think of an audience, the intended meaning, what they're going to do, what's the appropriate topic. Now you might give them a selection of topics they can cover or some area through discussion, background reading, personal interest, interviews, develop a thesis or controlling idea. My guess is that for this assignment, since it's only going to be an hour or so, that it would be a discussion, maybe between two people, a little bit of background reading, or maybe you've done the background reading already. Maybe you can assume that this is a continuation of the assignment from class lesson plan 1, where they did their brainstorming. And so what they can do now is start planning it out. When you write, if you're going to write a paper or even a persuasive essay, something like that, you might want to outline your main points. And that might be what you want to do here, is to outline the main points that you want that the students are going to present and work on when they draft their paper. Or it can be a persuasive essay, it can be a persuasive letter, it can be about something that they've read, it can be something about something they viewed, but I suspect that they've done some background reading prior to coming to this lesson. And so make sure that they don't have to do their entire first draft, but they need to plan it out, perhaps have their plan, their different points, and have a thesis or controlling idea throughout. So once you've done that, or once the students have done that, then you've got what you're looking for. I suggest that you're going to model for them in the content presentation. You're going to get them excited about what they're going to do in the anticipatory set. And then the students are going to work in 2s or 3s on their student practice doing this, that they will plan a first draft. Okay, any questions, please give me a call.